people say they want this senator. They're breaking all the law. The law you make is breaking the law, but you want to go up. You know why people want to go out? Because they want to increase the time. They say they're too short. You cannot be a cancer, then you want to run through. You cannot be a lawmaker that disrespecting the law that we made ourselves. Then you say you want this senator, and then you waste your time. Nobody here can be for the government economy. But when we can be what is not happening, it will never happen. The only thing they are there for, when last people on their government keep and say, sacrifice people, young lawyer said, give me 1% and what will you talk? But they sit down over there in point their family people because they need work. And the person that need work, and the person sacrifice person they want there. We implore our family because some people are happy. Because it is a time to be happy. It is no other time when the country is not better. It is every time when the country is better. And we give this as a challenge to all of you people. 2029, we may be on the ballot for the presidency. Where we will come here and say, you people will have to appoint a commissioner for sacrifice. The they are educated people. It's not about education. It's about how well you govern your people. They got people that got degrees, they know nothing. The only person with entry people that they can't achieve nothing from. Our marketeers will come to power. In every country, at least 2 million and bring out for marketeers, spending rather, and younger boys to empower themselves. The money is there, but everything is long way to carry the benefit of. Because we are close. To the president, when they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they killed their crown, they changed their mind. When they killed their crown, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. When they were coming.
And yes, when they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. They told us that they came to rescue this country, and we are watching. But the thing about it is that we are saying their minds have been changed. Instead of them fighting for this country, they are fighting for themselves. It is 7:36 in the city. And my name is Promise Maliba, who prefer to be called Mrs. B. Today, I'm going to fly solo because Hagar is not in the position. His auntie is not well. he had to go to the hospital. But how be it, we have so many things to discuss today. So many things to discuss today. So many things. Yeah. So if you are on the Facebook page, all you have to do right now is start to share the live, start to follow the Facebook page, whatsoever means you are watching us. We want to say welcome to the Freedom Money Rise. My name is Promise Molly Babu, and I'm flying solo today. So stick and stay with us. We want to say good morning to our very own CEO, that's Omer Sam Sion, and his beautiful wife. Councillor Kevin Sion. Yeah, Crown Stopper is proudly associated with the Freedom Money Rise. So let us now take words from our partners and be right back.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. Well, it can't take your law, Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must talk it, I mean you cheche. You wait for your safety. If you see a don't keep it, you must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
And yes, we are stopping crimes. So we don't want people out there thinking they can take the laws into their hands. We don't want people out there uh, going out for violence. So OMSM Sion is one person who believes in peace, and he wants Liberia to live a life free of violence, where we not have Liberians going out after each other. Like you say, oh, this person do something to me. So instead of me just leaving things, we will go a local here. No, that's not what OMSM Science stands for. OMSM Science stands for peace, and he wants Liberians to continue living this life with peace, no violence. He don't want you coming out there. This truck driver killed or keke person or motorbike rider, and then you want to burn that truck driver in the truck. So that's not it. He wants you to take them to the law and let the law decide their fate. So how be it? Right now we are having so many interesting things happening in the country. We are seeing people are being placed into South Beach because of corruption. We are seeing government officials are being suspended because of corruption. And the thought is, okay, is it that we are fighting corruption? Is it that the agenda for the rescue mission is it being met? So today's show is an interactive show with you out there, the Liberian people out there, those who are listening to us, those who are loyal followers of Freedom FM, those who believe that we sit on this platform not to cause people to go at loggerhead, but then we sit on this platform to educate this very same Liberian people about the happenings of things in the country. So we are looking at the fight of corruption under this administration. We are looking at it. The fight of corruption. How is it going? How is it being fought? How are we seeing it? That's what we are looking at. But how be it? We want this government to understand that we as citizens, we are happy that they are going after corruption. They are fighting corruption. We are seeing things happening, we are happy for that. But there's one thing that we are not happy for, and that other government officials for under this present government who are being accused of corruption, but instead of them going through the same punishment or proper channels that their friends are going through, they are just being suspended. We don't want only suspension for those on the Unity Party side. The citizens are calling for the Unity Party. Instead of you just suspending your lawmakers, the citizens are saying that we want them to be punished. We want them to be persecuted. We want them to be judged. And once it is found that those people were caught in the act or they did the act, let them be punished. It shouldn't just be your fight is going to be on the ex officials of the past government. You only want them to be the one to be punished. No. Every one of them committed the same crime. It's not like we're going to sit here and back anyone for corruption. No. We are saying this country needs to be corruption free, even if not 100%, but at least let Liberia be corruption free. We are also saying those who will be found in the act, or those who the court will rule that they are guilty, let them be persecuted for that. And those who maybe you can do it, we see it, but once your name is out there, we want you to be persecuted. We don't care who you are. We are not looking at your status. We are not looking at your political affiliation. No, we are not. We're saying that we need everyone to be placed in the same category when it comes to corruption. It shouldn't just be like since the MCSS boss, right, the former superintendent, the suspended one, since we caught him, okay, we're just suspending this other person. And then we found out that Mr. Kimiya and other people, Mary Bro, they took rice allegedly. And then instead of us punishing them, suspend, we will not suspend them actually, but then instead of us carrying James Momo to the police station too, no, we didn't. We only suspended James, and then we bundled up Kimiya, Mary Bro, and other people, and we took them to the central prison saying on the acts of corruption. No, that's not it. We're not saying we want it like that. We're saying let every one of them be persecuted for things that they do. Everyone deserves to be accountable. Everyone deserves to be accountable. Because if we can account for what we did, what we are doing, if we can account for those things, trust me, even the next people that will come out, that will come after this government, the next officials, they will be very careful in how they do things. They will be very careful in what they take. Things that are not for them, they will know how to handle things. But we can just sit there and say, oh, we will punish certain group of people and just suspend other people, and then the same, be it money whatsoever that person was accused of taking, the person would just carry that stuff like that. No, that's not it. We are not doing it like that. if we want to punish those who are in the art of corruption, if we want to punish those who are stealing from this country, let us punish them in or unison position, not just doing pick and choose. That's not it. So Liberia deserve better. This country deserve to be corruption free. This country deserve to have the best life. You know, it's not easy. You will have people who are out there, they are not working, they don't have any means of income. But then we know that not everybody supposed to work in government. But we are asking, what is the government doing so everybody cannot work in government? Because not everybody with accounting degrees will go and work in bank. The banks right now, they will not take everyone who are graduating from accounting, graduating from this other course, graduating from that other course. But then we have sat down for the past um, 1 year plus, and this whole country, we are hopeful. We are hopeful that instead of us just going after those people who we say they are corrupt, instead of us just suspending those people whose hands were being caught in the cookies jar, let us also not forget our youth, those who stood by us, because we automatically want something good for this country. And if we will have to tell the youth, you need to be corruption free, you need to do this, you need to do that, we should also be telling the youth that you need to have a stable job where not you cannot go behind the jar and start to steal from the country. So we are here this morning to say we want the best thing for Liberia. We want Liberia to go to another level. We want Liberia to not be a country where everybody just think they will come and sit down and eat their own and they go scot free without being punished. We want Liberia to be one of the best. So we are saying we are calling upon this government. We're calling upon this government to, how be it tried, by all means, punish the team together and not just other people will say not just witch hunt. Or you would say, okay, this ex official is a corrupt person, he stole this, he stole that, so we need to do this. No, that's not it. So the people you are suspending, what become of them? How is it going to be like? Because we've seen the only thing, they will put this person down for corruption, and then the next thing we will see is that that person is suspended, their position is given out, and nothing, absolutely nothing will be done to that person. Nothing will be done to that person. You just say, if the papa suspends you, you are not coming back. That's it. You will not come back. But that person is going with whatsoever that that person was accused of taking from the country. That person is going with it. That person is going to live their best life. That person is going to enjoy whatsoever that was taken from the country. So what become of the country? Are we just going to suspend each and every one of them that will be caught, and that's just it? We'll just suspend them, and everything just be you we suspend you already, you get come and work, and that's it. No. We want to call upon this government to prosecute each and every one of them. Each and every one of them. We want them to be investigated. We want them to be judged. We want them to be prosecuted. We wanted to come sit down and say, oh, that only because when you get those things, when they have already suspended the government officials, you have them come back on the same internet, and then they say, only because I'm fighting against corruption, so they are suspending me, people are attacking me. No. If you will accuse me of being corrupt, you should you should have more evidence to prosecute me and make sure I pay the full weight of my actions instead of me just being suspended and nothing is being done. Instead of us just sitting there and say, oh, the puppet is working, the puppet is working, the puppet is suspending, nothing is being done. That suspension is nothing. They suspend you, you don't go back there, that's nothing. The thing you take from there, you're gonna eat it. You're gonna live your life with it. You can do whatsoever you want to do with it. So no, we are not calling for suspension without punishment. We are calling for suspension with punishment. We want each and every one of them to be punished. Yes, we want each and every one of them to be punished instead of them just being suspended and nothing, just suspended, nothing. No, we want it like that. We want everyone to bear the full weight of things that they do, thinking it's behind closed doors. So, whosoever you are, wherever you may be, we don't care. But you will not just come, you just hat on other people trails, you following them, you want them to go to prison, you want them to stay in jail, and then your own officials are just being suspended and there's nothing coming from out of it. That suspension say I can't even stop them from getting different work anywhere. It's just like we just tackling to the same place, we're just singing one song, and that's not how we're gonna end this whole thing. We want each and every one of them who, one way or the other, took anything from this country to put it back and pay the full weight. You can just come up every time you say, we saw another, while we were on that corruption case, another person from Accra was suspended too because of the same corruption. Suspended. Why is it that he was not taken to Saw Beach? Why is it? Is it that he's still under investigation? Or is it that Mary Bro and the others, their own case were already solved, they were already found guilty? Is it that? Or is it because they are not partisans or supporting this government? So we want to know. The government can just come up to us. You just tell us, say, oh, we want to fight corruption. Ourselves, we don't want corruption. If you really look at corruption, it is because of corruption today we're still stuck. It is because of corruption today we are still stuck to where we are. It is because of corruption. So if it was not so, by now we are far off. We are far off. Time like this, we're discussing of very paved ways to get into all of the counties. Yes, to get into all of the counties. We're talking about Liberia being one of the best African countries in the world. But it is because of corruption. Because of corruption, that's why we are just stuck. We are just stuck. We are not doing anything. We cannot turn our our kids will come in and meet corruption. Our families, every one of us, we are just in it. The whole stuff. So that's not it. We want people to start being accountable and start to pay for things that they have taken from the country. And then, trust me, the next batch of people that will come around, they won't even want things like that to happen. Who wants to go to jail? Who wants to be sent to Saw Beach for stealing, allegedly stealing a copybook? Who wants to? No one. So if this government, if this rescue mission will want to fight corruption, let them double up, leave the suspension, the too much suspension, and if you will suspend your lawmakers or your people for corruption, and then you throw others into jail, and you just want everyone to just say, "Oh yes, the pape no." We are not going to sing that praises. The only time we're going to start singing that praises is when people starts to be accountable. People are paying for things that they took from where they were not to take it from. That's when we are gonna say, "Oh yes, yes, the puppet is working." Others will sit there and say, "Oh, you guys are not appreciative." No, it's not about being appreciative. It's about what's best for Liberia. It's about what can we make right in this country. It's not about being appreciative. This government signed up for this. This government signed up to this. So if they are suspending others and putting others in jail, we are not going to be appreciated or appreciative to them. No, we are only going to tell them we want each and everyone whose hands were caught in the cookies jar to be uh, taken in, investigated, and punished. So you will not say it's not like we are judging or saying, "Oh, they were wrong." No, we're not saying it. We are not saying it. We are saying that we want the right thing to be done. And for the right thing to be done, this government need to act the right way. Let everyone feel the full weight of the law. Let everyone. It shouldn't just be one group of people. Let every one of us, anyone who's caught in the act, let them feel the full weight of the law. Yeah, that's what we are saying. So, um, and I say it again. It is a good thing to have people being accountable. It is a good thing to have people being accountable for actions that they take, things that they do, and thinking that no one is watching. It is a good thing for them to be accountable. But let everybody be accountable for things they do. Let everybody be accountable for things they do. They shouldn't just come up, everyone just sit and say, "Oh, yes, you can do this." No, that's not it. We want everyone to uh, be able to say, "Oh, yes, this government did well because the past government didn't do this and they didn't prosecute this group of people." No, we want everyone to be prosecuted. The thing the past government didn't do, that was the reason that they were removed. Yeah, the things they didn't do, that was the reason they were removed. So we brought this government into power so we all can see this government actions against corruption. And if you having to go back to the campaign days, you will understand. You will understand that this government talk against corruption so much that we are even shocked to see that every day around the clock, their officials are being questioned because of corruption. So these same officials that they told us Liberians that these people who are over you now, they are so corrupt and they are this, they are that. So why is it you are here instead of you building us, instead of you making we the youth to understand the beauty of Liberia, instead of you making us to see that we all can benefit from the country? You are the same people. You guys are the same people who are tying us down with the same corruption, Zaga and stuff. Why is it? Is it that nobody will come out and come around here and be honest to us? Is that what we're seeing? Is that what we are being uh, told by these people? No, no. So let us take a word from our sponsor, that's Crown Staple, proudly associated with the Freedom Money Rise. And I want to say happy birthday to you, Gerald T. Morris of our staff. That's the legislators reporter. Yeah, that's the legislative reporter. That's you, Jerome Morris. I want to say happy birthday to you. You have this from each and every one of us at Freedom FM, and we pray that God increase you more and more. So let's take Crown Stopper and be right back.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. That it can't take your law. Crime stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. Do well for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper. It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. That it can't take your law. Crime stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. Do well for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Yeah, and they are stopping crimes for all of us. So instead of you being a violent person, always reach out to the police. Don't blame motorbike men for hitting someone. Don't blame truck drivers. And Liberia will be a better place. Only because only because we have people like Sam Sion and his wife. Yeah, that's the reason. So we are back and want to say welcome back. It is 7 minutes past 8 o'clock, and we are here. So I'm gonna open the phone lines, right? Because this whole topic about corruption is big. I'm gonna open the phone lines to listen to the views of the Liberian people. Yeah, for those of you who are on Facebook, you can send in your comments and it will be read out here. I'm gonna open the phone lines. What and my question is, do you think that's my question to you? Do you think that this government is being biased on the fight against corruption, or you think they are being fair? And trust me, you're gonna tell us why you think so. So you're not just gonna say, "Oh, they are being biased." There, no, you're gonna give us reason, and you also not gonna tell us, "Oh, they are being fair." You also gonna give us reason, because we want Liberia to be a country where our kids will come up and know that you can't just come and steal in this country. You can't just come and take anything that is not for you. Once it's for public use, let the public be the one to use it, not you. It shouldn't be kept for just you and your family or few people that you know. Yes. So I'm asking the question: do you think that the fight against corruption in this government, is it being biased or is it fair? So the numbers to call are 0776 104 104, 0776 104 104, 0886 500 104, 0886 500 104, and for the WhatsApp line, you call +231 886 500 104, +231 886 500 104. So let's take this call. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
I'm your old man, Sissy, calling from Flower Time this morning.
Morning, my sister.
Thank you for the topic. You say good morning to go inside fire is handy. Yeah, man, if he's asking us that they are being biased, I will tell you 1 million times they are being biased.
Okay, ma'am. So what would be the reason?
Okay. I think you see it, like, generally you see what is going on in the country. If you see that people that corrupt for us, we're not saying that they are corrupt or they are corrupt, what have you. But if you are doing it, anything and putting it around the table, so you do selective justice after one group of people. You say today you suspend somebody from your government and you're not taking them to the court, you're not investing when you suspend them. You need to suspend them and bring them to the court. No. What they are talking about, we suspend them, go to the court to prove themselves not guilty. Want to go after one weapon and say, oh, so you say any person when you go start after them, you get into the court. Why is it justify anything you say they say something? So they have been biased. More of it, they have been biased. Many things they are doing in this country have been biased, and I think I'm proud to make war in this country. But tell us, they say the fact that they will say this, I'm telling you, I'm going to say this money. But tell us, will not take the fact, you want to replace them and keep up with internet. They will very well let people down in this country. They will show it around. Anyone, now sacrifice you what you don't want, and the whole thing was cut off. And the animal was fighting the grass was feeding the pig. And so they're doing for them for what people to be seen. They are arresting people, carrying them to court and doing what I'm doing. I need judging them. Only people that are not getting yesterday to solve it. It's wrong. They go across the board.
Okay, ma'am.
They can be selected. Oh. That's not correct. That's my point to them.
All right. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. How you doing?
I'm okay.
My name is Dr. Gabe. I do join you from Member County.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much for your program this morning. And to begin with my points, let me answer your question by saying this government has been selective in the fight of corruption that they convince we Liberian people to vote for them for. What am I saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just as our mother that left the land just said, Ramsey or Mo in East District going to jail for a alleged crime, and you have other people who were also on the same path when the issue was ongoing, free and passing around. So this government is just telling us that Madam Eddie Johnson-Sirleaf was right in 2017 for not supporting President Joseph Yuma Boakai because she knew what was him, she knew what he stands for, and this is what he's proving to us today. Everything about this rescue mission that we all die and whine into here during the 2023 election, it has turned us up down in our hands. And sometimes I just sit and wonder as to whether is this what this old man had under his sleeve, that he showed different things to the Liberian people, confused us, and we went for him. And he's not even caring for the Liberian people who are going to bed on a daily basis with hunger. He's not caring for the Liberians who are not working. They are not even earning $100 per month to sustain their children. Children are not going to school. People are just free and passing around. But then always his own focus is contrary to those that labor for him under the rain, under the sun at the time.
Okay.
So I just think we need to fast and pray for Liberia. That's to conclude. That's what I can say.
So let us take a hit on this one, and yeah. Good morning, Higa.
Good morning, Promise, and let me say good morning to your audience. Let me firstly appreciate you for the time this morning. I just had the ability, I knew that you would do it. I got some family issues running around, so that's why I'm not able to come this morning. But I listened to your line of conversation, and let me say, quite interestingly, the government is telling us about fighting corruption, but sincerely, from what it has turned out to be that we can see as Liberians, is that this government is not fighting corruption holistically, but instead, this is a mere political witch hunt by this government. Evidence of the fact that you witnessed the issue involving the full lawmakers, including Councillor Fulani Kufai and others. So when it was the time for the Unity Party Alliance or the Rescue Alliance candidate to go to prison, but then they never had a female or withholding cell for VIPs, I would say. But when it was time for people like Madam Mary Bro and others to go to cell, but then the police had withholding cell for female. So to tell you how deceptive these guys are, to tell you what they've brought on the table, this is not about fighting corruption. This is just about getting to George Weah. And because their interest is to get to this George Weah, any other thing that they are able to do necessary or possible, they will make efforts to. You see, the reason they are running after Maxwell Kimia and others today is because Maxwell have refused, one, to form a part of their quote-unquote rescue project, where let's say they are Kisi alignment that they are forming, bringing together Kisi people, and because they are thinking that this government or Liberia should be run in a Kisi or Lofa County way. So since Maxwell being somebody who understands what it is to be patriotic, to have love for country, he said to them, I'm not interested. There are others that we can name that have been contacted and they have said, no, we got no interest in this. Once it is in the interest of the country, we always support, but for us to put ourselves under the umbrella of or Kisi unity or whatever, we are not interested. So that is because you see, because of that, you see that today Maxwell is being wage hunted. Maxwell, who just graduated, over 400 students or 400 women and girls from the MOVE vocational program, is being wage hunted because the government sees these initiatives as threat to they are coming back already. It is becoming glaring that they are feeling. So in order to sway the minds of the Liberian people, their interest is not to unify us, because we are unified, we speak in one tone, we speak in one voice, and that is what the government don't want, and we expose them more further. So as a result of that, they are only bent on trying to cajole the minds of the people, because Liberians over the time, since 2023, they've made themselves like this. Once you are associated to WIA's administration, it means automatically you are against Liberia, and Liberians should go for you. So that is what is happening. If you look at what all these guys are saying, fighting corruption, doing this, how can you fight corruption and you suspend more of your employees, more of your officials?
Yeah,
You
that's the
suspend them.
thing.
Yes, late on yesterday afternoon, I received communication of the suspension of Lacra boss. So you suspended more individuals just under a week. We're talking about three or four persons that have been suspended by the government for corruption and alleged malpractices. But the government has not told us. Gregory Cuomo and his legs are not interested in inviting these guys for questioning to ensure that they account for some of these things. All the LACC is not making any public statement towards this suspension, but now you know about this lady Rosalind Swakopo Dennis, who was suspended. The government have not come up to draw an indictment against her or to even call for follow questioning. The government have said nothing about that. The issue of Emma Metia Glasgow, she has to be pushing, begging the government to come and prosecute her. In fact, we went to the ECOWAS court. All of these things are happening. So what is the government telling us when it comes to the issue of fighting corruption? Is it only that citizens or people who work within the government of George Weah that we consider corrupt, or these are people who got evidence of corruption? No. These people, look at the guy from MCSS. This guy, there was corruption allegation hanging on him before even the president who appointed him. The president appointed him. And Liberians had to talk after this guy had gone over there, have stolen enough. Like I say, my kissy brother, come and rest. That's the end of it. Liberians feel like, yes, that is why it is. Because once you suspend these people, they will. But
you're not coming back. You're not coming back. That's the only thing.
The second thing about this whole thing promise that I can tell Liberians is, it is disappointing. When we Liberians that should be taking steps to call our government, no matter whether you vote for this government or you did not, what we can better do now to save our country the embarrassment and this looting that is ongoing is to at least we speak with one voice, not because you supported this rescue mission and the rescue mission is doing something on the contrary that is against the growth and development of our country, but you sit and say, because I support or I'm receiving $50, your life should be better than receiving $50 in other countries. At the age of 20, you're doing a better job. In my country, Liberia, you're working for other these Lebanese who are insulting you and giving you $100, $90 monthly, and you see that will be something that your life is worth for. No, man, we should graduate from this. And Liberians have to come, like I said, we have to speak in unity now to ensure that this government, if not, look at what happened in Grand Nigeria as we speak. Last night, the quote-unquote body of Duarte, they had to run away from the football field where they wanted to have the quote-unquote wakekeeping. Because of I was told the body had to go to Tucson, where the late Doe and his wife and everybody from, because it's a town, everybody there know each other in our unity, and as respect for tradition, the body needed to spend a time there, even at 30 minutes. The family said, even at 30 minutes, the body come and spend 30 minutes with us because of respect for tradition. But I was told from an inside source there that when the people decided to carry the body to Tucson, the president called the guys and told them to not carry the body there, because while Zupiano was the lead campaigner for the body to go to Tucson, and Zupiano is not in his line. But again, these are all good things for people like Zu, because Zu was the man who started and said you can ride from Monrovia to Grand Chile in white, and your white will not get dirty. So that kind of the food is faced, the preference is faced is what they have been saved now by the rescue mission. All we can say is, let's keep the peace of our country. This country, whatever the case is, whether it's 6 years or 12 years, this country will not burn. But all we can say is we have to come back and try to refix what we have spoiled, to try to rekindle this broken economy. Because if we continue with this rescue mission, trust me, like I said, we as administration, many Dara Zelensky were passing around saying the country economy is in a septic tank. I don't know whether it's in a septic tank now, or we should say now it's in a sea. Well, we can't even see it again because at least when it's in a septic tank, you have to get there and pick it up from there. But now, from all indications, the country is bleeding. The country is bleeding. Monies are leaving from our country's cover day by day and no accountability. This is the rescue mission for you and I, promise.
Okay. So we want to say thank you to Hagar. Thank you for your input. Thank you ever so much. So the numbers to call are 0776 104 104, 0886 500 104 plus 231 886 500 104. Let's take this call. Okay. So we need Liberia to be okay. Let's take this call. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Kelly Odoni from Uganda. How are you this morning?
I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah, I just came last night and I'm hearing your program this morning. But it is something bothered me in this country. I can't understand. That the president here, they are doing things that is not going good. It's not going good. It's not going good. I don't know the radio station I'm talking about that. I don't know. That it's not going good. I'm going to shift the program this morning.
Okay.
That here, the president, that came to the port because that's the same that I came. And this Johnny man said about all him. He duped without evidence of that. That the government suspended those people. But now they are hating on one party. And that's not how the country runs. Just a backup. He feel that nothing can be done whenever he leaves power alive. This is like I shouldn't try the Liberian people. He is doing bad. He is doing bad. Yes, he is doing bad. Thank you. My name is Kenneth Ogonomen. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for your input. So 0776 104 104 0886 500 104 plus 231 886 500 104. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my sister. Hello.
Yeah, good morning. You're live.
Yeah, this is just Trevor Junior calling from St. Paul.
Okay, that's make your input.
Yeah, you know, this morning your article, the discussion is very fascinating. And what baffled me about the whole asset recovery and the way Joseph Boakai government is proceeding is the millions of dollars issue that is hacking on some of the government officials. Is not running after it, but they are very surprised to see police officers going to Mazda Criminal House in the name of rescuing rest. What? I said, so up to this time, I can't really get over rest. They have about the money that have been stolen.
Okay.
The money issue that hacking all around the place. Is it rest?
All right. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, dear.
Yeah, this is someone here calling from Boulevard.
Okay.
You know, thank you for the topic that is on now. And then when I say the problem the way we all want corruption, I will be a liar. If we be a someone, the whole thing of power to tell us that they are rescued. But just imagine, one of those that came without photo, most of them have been suspended. So they tell them to put, so they follow them before they have to suspend them, what they are doing about them. You know, what they do is to go after the past government leaders. And they are not doing it in the right way. Some of them, you know, to go no matter what. The people, they are not fighting corruption. They are there. They are for them. Take your own and go. For them. Take your own and go.
Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, how are you? I'm in the for Kakata.
Okay, make your input, sir.
The government, when it comes to corruption, they are more power than any other government in the Israel abroad. So the day that Bull come to power, all the activity was for corruption. And they are not able to bring 1 point of book. For the party chairman, the nomination money, the lady that took care of the nomination money, they were corruption, and all around.
Yeah.
But the president went to certificate, she did well with the nomination money. And the president has suspended for almost 2 years. They have suspended majority of the whole official for 2 years. Most of them say that even taking a fee. Because suspension, nobody knows whether he passed out what was he, some of them both things. But the only after, the past government official, but they're not for the corruption because they have their special missions to silence the opposition. They're only using corruption as a weapon to silence opposition, but they are not even the full corruption.
Okay.
They are still the full corruption. They're talking about people they are suspended. They are saying that who?
All right. Good morning.
Morning. Yeah, my name is Progressive Joseph Smith. I do call from the telecom community rather. Let me use your situation to appreciate the President Joseph Yimabaga for his stance on
So
corruption.
you got my question. You got my question.
What's the question?
So okay. For the benefit of the doubt, I'm saying my question was, is the fight against corruption being free or biased? And if you're telling me it is free, you should tell me why it is free. And if you're telling me that it's being biased, you should also tell me why it is being biased. So that was my question, and that's the talking point.
So, to answer your question, the fight against corruption in Liberia is not biased, it's free.
Okay,
It's free in
and
the
that's
sense
a
that
why.
It's free in the sense that it comes from the GSC. So, the AITC. So the AITC is doing homework. The AITC will bring out the audit report, and the president will act on the audit report.
So those who the president is suspending, those who are being suspended, their work wasn't done by the AICC. So that's the thing, and we're saying
suspending based on the
yes, yes, and we're saying
the president is not suspending based on his own thinking.
Listen, so we're saying we're also saying the president is doing a salient or brilliant work by suspending, and we are saying the president is also not doing or salient or brilliant work by suspending, because those people are only being suspended and not persecuted. So maybe you can, how you say, how sure am I when we are on the internet, we are following all of the stories.
Let me talk now. Whenever the president suspends, he sends the suspension communication to AICC for further investigation.
Okay.
Now, what you and I should agree on is that the AICC is delaying on the investigation.
No, I won't agree with you. That's my point. I'm saying others report came from LACC, and then it was sent to the president or whatsoever, and then we had them being bundled up and taken to the Monrovia Central Prison. So why is it that others, bro, if we want to be fair, let us do it in the right way. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, if you are around your radio, you need to walk away.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Rana and Taylor, calling from Lee Hill.
Okay, go ahead, Rana.
You see, this government, they are not doing the right thing. They're making to play care. And I will try to tell them that we are not here for party, we're here for Liberia. If we can't run the country, they have wanted. They want to wait on people. And just because everybody must run low farm for you, they can't hold it. How we are Malovin, Julia from Wayama District. And he said that you will wish on and John Weir. He may say. Yeah. So let me just forget about what he owned. Let me just forget about it, Joseph Baka.
Okay. Oh. Good morning.
Good morning, John from 19th Street. The young man that left the line before this young man. What I want to tell you, my young man, this lady is telling you that the government shouldn't be partial. The old man shouldn't be partial. Let him do the right thing. Whenever X do the wrong thing, P do the wrong thing, they should have the same judgment. We are all Liberians. We are all citizens. Our neighbor streams were buried here. Our blood here on this ground. We are citizens of the soil. So everything we do, we should do it the right way. Liberians are nothing but a Liberian.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Patrick William.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I'm very strong to this issue there. It's the first call after the call. Arguing about people that the president suspended is an allegation. Also, Kenya and Biafra and other people is the same allegation. So he's saying that they can put them behind battle. So people can spend their bond and they put the other people behind battle because mind you, Kenya here are true. But you haven't gone through the court process to say, oh yeah, he's not guilty. And you put him behind battle. Then you suspend people for 8 more other people. They were in corruption. You suspended them. Now they are not being hired by the party or whatever. So for me, I feel like it's which one.
Good morning.
Good morning, man. How you doing?
I'm okay.
This is David King, and I do join you with my notice president. When the news broke yesterday on the internet, and I was asking myself, where are we heading to? Have we gone back to 1980 or 1990? Because you cannot be selective in justice. We all want for access in this country to be recalled. But we have people who are acquiring access today. But then you go beyond somebody for rights. I can remember during the before the inauguration, with the guys that were sweeping the street, telecom rights, Joseph Butler ordered that same rights to be given to those people that were cleaning the street. The records are there. So why are you not going after Kimia for the very rights issue? When you yourself use some of those rights, giving it to your people who you use to clean the street. John Several giving that right. You are not no Several is very corrupt. There was an allegation that he kept their back. Okay? So what?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Province. Good morning.
I'm okay.
Okay, thank you so much. I want to make my info. I'm Samuel Aikopo calling from Kawa.
Go ahead,
the issue that is on ground about the issue of corruption in our country. I want to say that this government is not proceeding the right way, because when it comes to corruption issue, they have so many corruption cases that they can even fight for the next 6 years. Instead of going back to fight people and settle score with them, because that's why I think it's happening right now. Because if you want to fight corruption, I think they have the cases, because there are cases of corruption that they are not even sent anyone to jail yet. There is no prosecution we are seeing. Nobody are going to court. And from this the current government official, no one has gone to court for corruption issue. No one has been taken to subject. But all we see is that going back. So my point is, I want to know whether they are recording the asset from 2018 and leaving out the system, because Baga know that he served in Erin government for 12 years. So if they are taking, or they are going back to record our assets from 12 years, then years coming to their own government, then we know that they are recording our assets, but we don't know the time frame they are recording assets from. Now they are recording rights.
Okay.
They are going for rights. Thank you.
All right. So we're gonna entertain calls on the 9 o'clock, and at 9 o'clock, trust me, we're gonna change the topic for discussion. So let's take this call. Good morning.
Good morning, brothers. Thank you, Monique, for allowing me to ask us your already fascinating conversation. This is the voice of PJSI in Nigeria from Southern District 4.
Go ahead, Peter.
Yeah. I for your question, the why, bias, prosecution is an understatement. What this president and his government decided to do is to arm the judicial system against the political opponent. That is why it's going on. The judicial system has been armed against other people who are not in line with the president. If, for instance, in the past, when people are suspended, to be tricky to go and clear their names. Lasana Browns, even now the current or head of NAIC, during the former regime, she was indicted and then she was taken to court. But then she won a case on technical ground because there was a technical mistake on it. She won a court. And then she won a case on technical ground. But you just tell me, somebody come in arguing. Or justice system begin with suspension. It was suspension. You can follow the matter to a logical conclusion. Name the list of people that have been suspended. So what we are perceiving now is a social game when you need a social club match is a backup club. When you carry on, you give it person on a social game. And what they're doing, they can't steal for state cover. They say, my man, they want you to go sit down. They suspended, no prosecution, no investigation. They go and set the list alone of people who just took government money. Then some of them are even still sitting. Corruption is living right in the president's home, right in your office. For instance, your office got Christie. Christie went to 500,000 when even the president was not president. You got Mamaka Dede. You got a yellow person woman right in the office. Kolinokra is the latest right in your office. Who's the associate of Kolinokra? If the president was serious, you can't jump outside and see other places getting when your place is ready. You are first clear full office. I can corruption be in the president's office. This presidency is funding corruption. I promise. You take that FIA for us. Is that a sincere fight? When you get corrupt official that you can see every morning when you go to work, Corona crying right in the president's office. We all heard GSC crying out here louder. Corona crying, 74 people need.
And that's the thing. So we're saying, instead of you just coming out suspending people, the list is long. The list is long. We cannot just come out here and just suspend people and that's it. We can just suspend people. We have suspended for far too long. We want them to be prosecuted. The thing is, people are seeing it like we are just supporting or saying that this government is biased because the government is prosecuting people from the other side. But that's not it. We are saying let every one of them be held accountable for things they took from Liberia, and the Liberian people are suffering because of it today. So you cannot just suspend, and there's no actions being taken. So are you suspending them and leaving them for the next government to come and take action? No. We're saying let everyone be held accountable and everyone feels the full weight of whatsoever they did. We shouldn't just put a few people in jail and then we do other people with suspension. That's our point. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You are live.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah. Are you ready me now?
Yeah, I've been getting you since.
Good, okay. Yeah, okay. First of all, I'm after Kathy TV. I'm calling from public community this morning.
Go ahead.
Just to add up to what I have to say, this government is one of the most unserious governments in Israel. The fact that this government is making mockery of fighting corruption, the complete mockery. If you say you are serious to fight corruption, why didn't you suspend, even request your chairman, Luto Pape, who stole the inauguration money from the 2000 United States dollar? Then the other family who got the program money and went to lose to go bring $1 government has because no even one bottle of water on the table. One finger even that came from evaporation. All those people supposed to be brought to book, they're supposed to be suspended. Alright? You got one great player who went to NASCO and took $400,000 for their talk car. Up to now, there's nothing of this woman up there about him. I mean, for that, there is really that. And somebody went and did confusion went to FPRC and committed FPRC to $400,000 to credit. Even or revamping something else. So why should this out on that end? He's very selective in the country of corruption. He's selective. Alright? Even the government official that is suspended, it's just a shoe game. He's just putting the impression, putting people on the president that he's acting. Joking. Very much joking. Alright? It's not serious. So they're waiting for trial now. We have already government our people for trial now. Even Booker is supposed to even falling up now for his attitude. Thank you so much.
Okay. So we're saying let everyone be accountable for things they do, the actions you take. You think why at times we our parents sit there and allow us do what they tell us to not do? Because when they were telling us don't do this and we insisted we want to do it, we need to feel the full weight. So we have other lawmakers, we have other officials, that have already been suspended. And for the past time, we are not seeing anything. Here I remember mention of Emma Glasgow and people they're playing fun. Yeah, she's here, she run around here. It's because she don't want her reputation to just be hanging on the string of thread. So if you will suspend people for corruption, I don't care who they are, and I continue to say it. I don't care who they are. I don't care the political party they are supporting. I'm saying let every one of them be held accountable and let justice be served. Liberia deserves best. You can just put everyone on suspension and then they just continue with whatsoever they were doing. You don't do that. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, so
Morning.
yeah, good morning.
Thank you for the program this morning. My name is Daddy Maba. I do calls from Bagre.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you see what the government is doing. It's just a job that they are trying to set for themselves. I can give you the assurance 100%. This government is being noticed of wage hunting. But what they are doing, they will not go free. They will pay for what they are doing. They know that when they are leaving power, this thing will own them. So they are doing everything possible to certify themselves. And we will try our possible best to see what we can do. Come 2029. Let it go ahead. Let it lock everybody in. But we'll tell the government to build a low jihad, and that jihad should not be in a Ramos Salvador. It should be in some country then. We'll tell everyone and send it there. Thank you this morning for the program.
Thank you. So, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. And thank you very much, my brilliant sister, for your courageous and also your fortitude and tenacity when it comes to exhibiting patriotism for our beloved country, Liberia, and also to the freedom of every family, for the recognitions for the public. I'm Pukat Robert.
Go ahead.
And I joined you from an unknown destination this morning. You see, my dear sister, where Mr. Bwaka is today, is why we not call Mr. Bwaka president.
But automatically, he is the president. So,
Come again?
he's the president.
No. I refuse to call him president when he behaves like a
So,
president.
he is the president. So,
So he is the president.
okay, that's just all I wanted, you to say. But then let's push through with it.
Anyway, for the intelligence and the diplomacy of your station and your platform, I will do. Yeah, for the respect of your platform, I will do.
Okay.
Yeah, I will not deviate from how your platform proceeds.
Thank
So
you.
I will
will do, no problem. But you see, President Bwaka is not behaving like a president. Nobody here is not, the United Partisans, they are naive. The naivety of them that was carrying them backward, they don't carry them forward. You can look at us, city, very, very, very well educated. You look at all this for the corruption. Or for the corruption, what happened to Marcus Great? Marcus Great, you have no proof of. You have no audacity, the courage, and the decent trade to take money for the last one. Have you called Marcus Great for his education? Go forward. What happened to Ami Muda? Ami Muda, like for spending for buying car, like now work to buy. But the person that buy the car for Ami Muda, the message is into our aid. So what Jala? You say for the corruption, we go on again. Go to the corruption, chairperson. Store our money. I don't know that family or kind of family. Have you called them for investigation? But you going after our people. They go demonsтрate. Waste one manner. They say we say for the corruption. But what is Mr. Parker? Everything that Mr. Parker do, Mr. Parker will pay. Trust me. We are very clear. If fact and categorically clear, Mr. Parker will pay.
Okay. Thank you, Poker Robert. And we're still taking calls. Good morning.
Thank you very much. I'm seeing Robert Sakaman. Thank you very much. For me,
are you around your monitor? Are you around your monitor?
Yeah.
Can you please walk away from your monitor?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
For me, as I always said, I will not really believe President Bwaka for what he's doing. I will believe with that people because we knew that this particular woman has nothing tangible to offer this country from the beginning of his entire life until those that will be president. And the issue of fighting corruption by this government, President Bwaka is just someone that tries to play mockery of the Nigerian people. Why am I saying so? Here we are living testimony of what happened previously during the inauguration of President Joseph Imam Bwaka, where he insisted that were given to neutral capital for the distribution in various districts. That money was embezzled by the chairman of the United Party. President Bwaka said he was set up a committee for investigation. Since that time up to current, no account of that investigation. The Vesta Grace, who is the office for the Joseph Imam Bwaka, went and took over 500,000 from there for the purchase of the vehicle. President Joseph Imam Bwaka said he was launching an investigation up to current. There's no account of that investigation. You know how we know Ami Muda, who took over 96,000 to buy a car. The only thing that Ami Muda did was he resigned. No investigation, nothing. So now, the issue about funding corruption is definitely one started. No one is against the prosecution of corrupt officials. I don't think any some manner that's not against the prosecution of corrupt officials. But now, if we do it selectively, then it's very about as how you want to fight corruption. We know that corruption has been affecting this country from the genesis of this nation up to current. And we want a leader who will let's against fight corruption. But for President Bwaka, I don't think he's in a position. I think he's not doing this to get at opposition leaders, and he said in his interview before that he will get rid of CDC. So
Okay. So we have 9 minutes till 9 o'clock, and at 9 o'clock we will be changing the subject. Good morning. Good morning, dear.
Yes, I'm TV station Joa and I'm calling from my TV resident.
Okay.
On the issue of fighting corruption, I see that this government is not serious. 2017, Bwaka told us that they squander opportunities. And when you squander opportunities as a government, there are corruption cases. But now, they have got out of what they got himself for the second million project. Go with the machine to buy moving there and the current of getting and so everything that is doing a camp is not prosecuting himself. It's a portion for sure there. He appointed there again. And he did not prosecute any of them. Now, about what happened yesterday, I guess surely because the government took 25,000 plus in a million to go and celebrate every county in Kenya. Just to draw the attention on what he's doing, that is not meaningful. That's why they say they are arresting people for arrest. According to report, there were 6,000 deaths of that red alert in the warehouse. What have been the account of that red people he arresting based outside Kenya? Because Kenya has clearly declared that President we will return 2029. That's why they wish one thing. You see, that government is not serious. Nothing we can see. He said he squandered opportunities. Those opportunities that were squandered, those that squandered the opportunities, they are still around. They want to fight corruption. You're not arresting them. Not arresting. But now you're supposed to entire yourself and say, I'm corrupt. Then we know that you are serious. But you can't do that. Just a whole plan is to get rid of the CEC. And you cannot get rid of the CEC. The CEC is a whole country. How will you get rid of the CEC? Thank you.
Okay. So that's it. We want Liberia to be better. We want the best for Liberia. We want a country where we can stand up and say, oh, I'm going back home. That's what we want. You cannot just continue to suspend without actions. Then you're only telling those who are being left behind or those who are there that all they have to do is steal from the country and they will be suspended and nothing will happen. They say LACC did their findings and others were caught. According to them, allegedly, others were caught and they were sent straight to Monrovia Central Prison. So why is it that those other people who are being suspended, why aren't actions being taken on them? Why is it that they are only suspended because that's how you can fight corruption, by suspension? No. We're saying we don't care where they are from, what political party they are affiliating with, who they are, what they are doing. We don't care. We're saying let everyone be held accountable for things that they do, things that Liberia is facing. Let everyone be held accountable. Let every one of us be held accountable, because this is Liberia, the only country we have. Some of us don't have means to go any other country. Some of us, there are others in this country who don't even have passport. So if we continue to put this country first, if we continue to do the rightful thing or things for Liberia, trust this country will be far ahead of us. Instead of us just being in a squeezer era, we can't even shake, we can't turn, we can't do nothing. And certain group of people will just loot from us. Our own people will be looting from us, taking everything from us. And then the only thing we are getting for them is suspension. No one is being held accountable. If you record, Swakoko came up and said that, why is it that only hold the holy when other people hands are in the cookies jar, when she's not in the authority to be the one to say give this money out, when she's getting orders to give money out, but then she bought car and now they are holding her? Where's that story? How that story ended? You know, the colors really expanded the whole stuff, right? because you got names, you got so many people. I mean, with that, nothing. We wouldn't say, okay, the man resign. That's all. When it is others, they should find mattress for South Beach. But when it's your own, the only thing they should do is be suspended. And then the executive mansion that's turning the page turning into a new block and stuff will start to post this other person was suspended, the other person was suspended. No. We're saying all those who were suspended, all those who LACC put their names out for corruption, let them be held accountable. If every one of them will buy mattress or mattresses to go South Beach, let every one of them. We care. You can be supporting who. We want this country. We want the right thing for this country. So let us put Liberia first. And by putting Liberia first, I'm saying let us punish each and every one of them for the mistakes they made and not just cherry pick. This other person meant for South Beach, while the other person meant for suspension. We don't want it. We want everybody to be punished. We want them to be investigated and we want them to be persecuted. You cannot just be carrying all up and down, doing all of it. Like, no, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. We are not doing that. We're not going for that. We're not going to praise this government for that. If that's what you want, we are not going to do it. We're not going to tell this government, oh, yes, the government is trying. This government is not trying to do anything. This government is telling people you can come and steal, and then we will only suspend you. You can go and sit and enjoy whatsoever you steal from us. And we are not accepting that. We are not accepting that. We are not. We want each and every one of them to pay for the mistakes, be held accountable for their actions, and Liberia be a better place. That's what we want. That's what we want. We ain't coming in and you say, oh, we just there now. We're suspending the people. We're not suspending nobody. We want suspension. We want them to be held accountable. We want them to be held accountable for their actions. We want them to be held accountable. So we're not just sit back. So our next topic under discussion is the high unemployment rate in this country. But before we get to this topic, let us take Crown Stoppers and be right back.
Shabba musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. But it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it, crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it, crime for all of us.
Yeah. So, the unemployment rate in this country, it's high. It's high, it's frustrating. You know, there are others who they have been placed in a position that they cannot say the truth because they supported this party, they supported that party, and it's like shooting yourself in the leg. So they can't say the truth. They just leave it like that. They cannot say anything. And we call them blind loyalists. They just turn a blind eye to everything. They sit there and say, okay, this government is working. You know, when you know that people is working or things are happening, things going smoothly, it's when you can afford. That's when you know that people are working and things are going smoothly. The past government did not provide jobs for everyone in this country. It affected them gravely. Yeah, it affected them. It affected them. People had issue with it. But currently, if you actually check, the unemployment rate is high. And I will tell you for free, it is because of the actions that was taken by this government. We remembered during the campaign period, we were told that we were being rescued because the country, the economy, everything about this country was falling down, things were going down, nothing to do. But now it is high. We have people who were taken from jobs in 2024 March. We had people who were taken from jobs at the Ministry of State. We have people who are taken from jobs at the National Port Authority. We have people, other government entities. We have people who were taken from jobs. Those people helped to add the employment rates up. And then we came down to the bikes riders. Those people who go out there and make money through riding their bikes. They were also taken from the streets. And you can see that the unemployment rate is skyrocketing. It's something that we cannot match. We're saying it because we are all young people. There are families who cannot afford their children's school fees only because the father of that child or children was a bike rider and that was his source of income. There are families who cannot pay their rent because they don't have a job. And in this country, to have a job, you got to have connections. You know, when one of the allies of the Unity Party posted concerning how the party officials and those in government positions right now turn their backs on them. People who they used to call during the campaign time, and they will be accessible to them and they will answer them. Those same people have stopped picking their calls. It's heartbreaking, you know. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see that young men, young women, people who put their life on the lines, they don't have anything to do. So I said, when Colina Kra was doing the recruitment of the people at the Ministry of State, didn't she see those who were under the ring? Others will sit there and say, not everybody's supposed to have government job. Yes, not everybody. Not everybody. Everyone cannot work in the government. But what is the government doing to ensure that everyone work in the country? What is the government doing? What has been the strategies placed or put in place for people to find work? We have the labor minister who is on the story tell us that our working space was being given out. He allegedly sold out our working space. Have this government sat and taught on those young people who are in school and need money to support themselves? Have this government sat and taught on those who... There are people in this country who are college graduates, but you know what's happening? Some of them are riding keke because they feel they obtain degrees in. They cannot get the work in that field because they don't know anyone. But you think if this country had so many companies, because Liberia is very much useful. Liberia is full of so many resources that this country can support herself, and the inhabitants of this country will not be in abject poverty. Times are hard, but you know, because others can afford, others have work to do, so they are not seeing it. There are families out there who cannot even feed their children. When it comes to 1 time a day, before you talk about 3 times a day meal, they don't even have it. There are kids out there who are not in school because their parents cannot afford. But because of blind loyalty, others will say, this government is doing well, things are fine, the country is okay. You know, one of my friends posted on the internet after the guy talk about the work and other stuff. She said, we thought you were doing it for Liberia. We thought you were doing it for Liberia, not knowing you did it for your own selfish gain, and you're moving in front of the paper, let the paper do his work. You know, when I saw that post, I said, oh, that's harsh. That's harsh. You were paying your fees, you were attending school, but you're telling that guy who was riding bike, because not everyone who they took from the street that were riding bike, that they were rude or into bad habits, jacking or stuff. Some of them were earnest earners, any whatsoever the traffic gave them and carrying it to their family. You are telling that guy who was under the ring September 17, you are telling that guy to shift, because it is not about what the country can give you. No one is saying that everybody needs to work in government, but they are saying, what is the government doing to ensure that majority of the people who are eligible for work works? What is the government doing? What has strategies that have been placed or put in place for those people who are capable to work? You can come out now and be telling us uh you are doing it for the country. Yes. And these same people, they are part of the country. These same people are members of the country. These same people, they deserve to benefit from their country. They deserve it. So you can come back telling us we thought you doing it for the country. They were doing it for the country, yes. Because once the country is better, once the country is on the right path, once they have work to do, once they can afford their rents, feed their families, then the country is okay. You think the country is just something that we should have a new president and the president should just continue doing this, doing that, flying private jets, buying bulletproof car, while others, while the young people, the old people, the youth, the same people who brought the same government to power are struggling? Do you think that's the fun of having an election or having to say I support this party? That's not it. It's no fun. You can tell anybody anything, but as a person who's responsible for others, a person who has obligations, children, have yourself, you are in school, your children are in school, you have rent to pay, you are not living in your own house. You cannot tell that person that you brought this government to power to take care of the country. You can't tell that person that stuff. The person brought this government because they know this government had experience to help this country move to another level. But now, go down Walasa. The ocean girls are crying in the city police hand. The boys who sell the DK on the road, they need to dress. They need to be careful. You think if we have companies that was hiring people on things like making this, making that, facing shoes and other stuff, you think everybody will be down water, sir? You think everybody will be on the ring? You may know it is rainy season already, and people are going through hell to sit in that ring just to provide for the family. Sometimes they will go out there to sell, and the only thing that we hear that day is how much for this, how much for that, how much for this, and nothing. At times they will come home heartbroken, thinking what their children will eat. What more about a person who is now working? You know, life is hard. The hardship is in the country. People who could afford things, they are not in a position to do so. The country is hard. What is the government doing? What is the government putting in place? Where are the companies and work for the citizens? What you expect the citizens to do, the younger ones, what do you expect them to do? How do you expect people to live in a country where you have a very low, I don't know how to say it. And right now, US rate is just claiming. You already get it. And you will say, oh, I changed $5. It gave me $1,000. You will buy one thing now, $1,000, $100 will in your hand. You'll come out also. $100. Families are used to carry 500 in the market. They adding an additional 500 to it. So come to think of it, if that person who's providing for that family is not working, do you know what people are going through in this country? People passing around from the other place to the other place to find work. Even working places, they are not taking more than they can afford right now because they themselves, they are doing it for benefit. So you will get one person doing almost 5% work. You will get one person doing almost 5 persons work. The country is hard. The country is hard. The country is hard. The citizens are suffering. Not because you can afford. So you say, your Liberian people can just complain. Anything you do, they will complain. Yes, Liberian people will complain because they are going through hardship. They are going through hardship. So what are you expecting them to do? Not complain? You just want them to just keep quiet? Since you put those other people down from those positions and say, they employ you the right way, you carry other people there. What happened to the other people now? Carry them there too. Carry them there. Let them at least. You expecting that on the 4th person will go clean that mansion? That place is big. That place is big. All of that 74 you're discussing. What become of the pavilions around here? Now they say 74 people. What's the contact that the government have? Where are we heading with this hardship? We will hear words or hear people saying the government haven't sat down yet, but the country is falling. The country is falling. The citizens are suffering. The citizens are suffering. Too many people selling. No work. Everybody that's supposed to buy from their friends, they are the ones selling out there now. What become of the children that are coming after us? Some people can't even afford their college fees. They cannot even afford their rent. They are just there being hopeful. You know, that one I say blind loyalty, right? Someone myself was having conversation. Then I asked, I said, but the way things bad on you, right? You think what you supposed to be doing? Your people in the government, nobody there where you can at least talk to for them to help you. And then that person acting so blind with, I don't know how to say it. That person was brave to tell me the government is not hiring. I said, what? I was kind of shocked. I said, why you say that? Say no, the government start hiring you, because that same person been saying the government was not hiring since the government took power. See, the government has not started hiring. I said, I said no, but they are talking not a GSCC. So tell us, the government is hiring. The country is going behind. There's no work. What are we going to do? What is this government putting in place for the citizens? Is it that because not everybody can work in government, so everybody shouldn't work? If Aslam Meta is hiring, Aslam Meta will be taking people who have connections there, because if I know Aslam Meta is hiring, I'm working there, I will come and tell my own friends and maybe family members and tell them, this and that. Aslam Meta can join. The companies, the people in the country is many and the companies are small. So instead of us just dragging everybody to central prison, instead of us just suspending and doing nothing to those who we are suspending, we should be out there lobbying for companies to come into this country and help to eradicate poverty. That's what we should be doing. That's what we are not saying that people shouldn't be held accountable. We are saying that our time and money and efforts should be used in the right way. So let's take this break break shortly and be right back. Let's take this break.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. Well, it can't take your law, Crime stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
So yes, Crime Stoppers, we are back. So tell us, how is it that you want this country to be a place to be when the inhabitants of this country are not enjoying their resources? They are not benefiting anything. Others are having hard time and they try to hide it. Others are depressed. People are out there because of depression, they are killing themselves. Others cannot explain because you won't come out there and say, oh, please help me with that one, with that one. And they might say, you baking. They're getting big. They will be on your case. And people don't want that. So instead of someone talking to them, they just sit down in silence and just think about how life has gone bad with them, and they jump to no conclusion but in their lives. No. The country is hard. Others are not seeing it because what would they say? They say, we bring a government to power. You can bring a government to power and tell that government when they are wrong, they are wrongdoing, and nobody will have you even hold you accountable for saying when this government is wrong, when that government is wrong. When whatsoever government comes to power and does the wrong thing, once you say it, people will not hold you accountable for being a patriotic citizen. You know, when people hold you accountable, it's when you're seeing the wrong things being done, and instead of you saying the truth, you can't. The only thing you want to do is that the hate you had for the past person or the person that was occupying that position, you just wanted that person to leave that position so you can come and sit there, or whosoever will sit there, let that person sit there, but it shouldn't be that person. You are not being patriotic. You are not being patriotic. You are being, I don't know how to call you, but trust me, the word that is in my mouth, I will not use it. but you're not being patriotic. You cannot fool everyone and just turn blind eyes or do blind loyalty. You just in there. Anything that happen, it happen. The only thing, that person that was there that you never wanted to be there, that person shouldn't be there. The things are tough. They say the police people, they can't even give the Keke people chance. They can't give the Keke people chance. They can't give the Keke people chance. As soon as see the police people who say, oh, they come and stop. And you know the thing about it is, if you are stopping these people from lessons, Keke documents or car documents, whatsoever, if you're stopping them because of it, make sure that they have it. It should be correct. It should be in place. Then you let them leave. But some people, we that can rock Keke, when I get our own car, the things we can see. Keke man will bring all of his documents outside. He will bring his lesson. Everything will be correct. The police, whosoever that there that day, they would not even be thinking about that thing. The only thing that would be concerning them is what they will get from that person. So when they come to think of it, the person, then there's no need for me to even get my documents straight. I can just find money to be in my pocket, and then when I see any policeman, I just drop in or do this. All those things, it boils down to corruption. But who coming here? Who? We have our police RG when he's out there say he's fighting corruption or fighting whatsoever, then he got TikTok behind him. We're going like a stage performance. Something that we already know everybody is watching, so we just need to make this happen. We got people being harassed, criminals going into people's homes. Criminals going into people's homes, breaking down people, those stealing people items because of the hardship. And even if things like that happen to you, you get nowhere to go like that because you are not already getting food to eat. If you're having to go to the police station, they be telling you to give money before one policeman wake up to come with you to even see your crime scene or see things that are happening there. Liberians are suffering. Others are seeing it. Others are not. Others are being patriotic, while others are playing partisans. And you cannot play politics with the well-being of the same people who has the power to do and undo. We are watching, we are saying, in less than 2 years, the hardship has left from another level to another level, and the Liberian people are the ones who are suffering so much. Those of them who don't have jobs, those of them who are not closer to members of the top rankings government officials. Everybody come, you come at times, we just talk politics, we talk politics. We talk politics, we continue to talk politics. But what happens? What happens? The Liberian people, we are not so much into the hardship happenings, the politics and other stuff have made everyone glued to their radio. People can just be waiting for it to reach in the morning, 6 o'clock. They already putting radio on to listen to the happenings of the country. Everybody want to know what's going on. But not one day you will see anything like from government platform saying, oh, let few people bring their application for this one. Let few people bring application for that one. There are people who are qualified. There are people who can do the work that you want them to do. But because they are not given the opportunity, because there's no companies, because there's nothing, so they're just sitting there. They're just there. They cannot do anything, and we're just in it. People are being stepped on. People are not being looked at anymore because we're not in campaign period. But then when it is around 2026, 2027, knowing that we are coming to a campaign period, that's the time you see lawmakers, that's the time you see politicians, that's the time you see them come up, want to step up, actually the working. That's the time. And know that Liberians are not dark-minded. Gone are those days when you just step on us, and because we want you to be into power, we continue. Gone are those days. You try us, we cheat you. No time. So with all of the experience this government have, let this government try to bring in companies. Let this government try to open ways for others to work. Partisans of the Unity Party, Liberians at large, we deserve to work. This is our country. What may you think others are going through slow way to try to leave the country? Because things are hard. They want to go out there and get a best life for their families. They want to go out there and get a best life for their families. That's why they are fighting, leaving the country and other stuff. Others are being successful while living. Others are suffering. Things are hard. I can tell you for free. It's not because you are not in the shoes of others. So you can say, oh, I can't wear that shoe. Whether I'm going to wear that shoe for. Don't wear their shoes. The time you will want them to wear your shoes to see that you are doing something, to see that you working. That's the time they themselves will wear black shades. They will not even look your way. But you can get a father cannot even afford feeding for his children, cannot afford his children fees. Then you want him to be happy when you can't say vote for me. He say yes, I will vote for you. While you serve him nothing for the years you were there. You people need to listen to the cries of the Liberian people. The country is crying. The citizens are weeping. The country is hard. Things are not going. Businesses are not running like that. Food cannot be found to eat. Children are out there trying to fend for themselves. This country deserves better. Liberia deserves better. And there's only one way this country can be better. It's when you people who are sitting in that seat, it is when you people start to do the right thing, start to make things to go the right way, start to tell people, if you want this company to come here, you will have to hire so and so amount of people for in that place or whatsoever. And Liberians are hardworking people. What made you think when we travel, go America, other countries, we in less than time, those that are serious, they build and do things that they want to do. It's because we are serious minded and we know how to work, because we know where we came from. Give us the opportunity. People are out there. They need the opportunity to work. They need the opportunity to provide for their families. Give them that opportunity. So now, I'm going to the phone lines. It is hard. People will not understand what actually prompted this topic. But check daily. Just at times leave your homes, leave your comfort zone, walk around the communities, walk around, get on the streets, sit among those underprivileged people, sit around our brothers, our sisters. Just sit, listen to them. You will feel sad how life is going, how things are bad. One person have taken their CVs to over 20 establishments in the country but cannot get work because they don't know anyone. Even when I talk cartoon say, they are not even seeing it. This coming school year will be one of the toughest, and unless things are put in place. But this coming school year, a parent is being asked to pay $80 United States for a child graduating from K2. That parent thinking on that $80 United States and also thinking on the next school year, if just graduation is $80 United States, how the next school year will be like, how much they will be charging for a 4-year-old, 6 years old going to school, how much they will be charging. Things are hard. Things are hard. It's not that people are being lazy, they are not going around checking for jobs. It's not that. It is that there's no job in the country, there's no companies in the country, there's nothing people can do in this country when you don't have connections. So let us hear from the Liberian people. Let us hear from the Liberian people. You know, there are times others are following the show. They have their experience. They have things on this topic. The numbers to call 0776 104 104, 0886 500 104, plus 231 886 500 104. I repeat, the numbers to call 0776 104 104, 0886 500 104, plus 231 886 500 104. Let's take this call. Good morning.
Hello. Yeah, good morning, Alexa.
This is Promise speaking.
Okay, sorry. How you coming home?
I'm okay.
Yeah, thank God for you for the topic. You have made my day. You see, there was sometimes when I hear someone talking when I say you said the meaning that is there and insulting them. You are looking at reality, but you want to bypass corporate interest. And you even see someone they are not even working. They are even struggling more every day. Someone are studying, no buying, but they are still there depending because why? What you just said, because their eye is blind, they cannot see. They put people in life, and the last is suffering everybody. Just marching, before when they take over, they say they are going to be 100 companies. Up or now, no companies, nobody can see. But what their players are free is shooting them free. Today, someone has said they're defending. You are saying black, but you are telling us in white. The Kabin method was, but now we don't respect the rule of law. We is President Jordan Yumabwaka. He said, Paul going to bear with hunger. So all year they say you have the experience for the 2 years. Today, where is it for the 2 years? Now I can ask you, I say, let me get you one experience to rescue us. Because I want you to us people. Your father told all out, you are going to bear with hunger. When you can't, everything was okay. And you can remember, after election, when you went for your certificate when you asked about the issue, he said, oh, you're going to resign it to see where the poverty is. So you know all that, but you are telling us that Georgia will not do nothing. Now you know it because what you are fighting for, you have it.
Okay.
You do all that, meaning you will run with power to go to what you will do it. But now, today, you are buying 1 million and some
to bear with hunger. People, children cannot afford. Like you said, children are spending for themselves. Young market, when you go on the street, you see children spending on the street, selling cold water. Someone in their parents selling on the street to go sell cold plastic. Go now, as speaking. I read that Burma market. When you go now on the way, you will see the little children, you will be sorry for them. All behind their child, they are so much because the avenue is not created.
Okay.
You see that? We are in serious trouble.
Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you this morning. I'm Pastor James Kazari calling from Sagamo Conversation. You know, politicians in the country, they don't understand the country. They see the way they treat in the country, that area is a mystery, but they don't understand. Why see a lot of politicians, they can carry power. Then come politicians who are tied in the country. You can't even understand they are there. That is the mystery. They be treating one of the things that's always getting. I think the tears of people are pastor. The tears of people and the crowd of people, be careful with it. You see that they go out and talking, oh, tell them now the readers. I think it's very blessing in the country. You can't break in the country. Because the people are seeing the people are seeing what going on in the country. They do that local job. And also what I want to see, the commenters looking like in the morning, they just looking like they not get play. But you know, somebody not get play in the morning. So you see somebody passing, or so you see somebody going, so about what's going? I'm going to say, okay, I'm going that way. No play about the creating that of discussion, everything for them to do that full job, the prayer for the issue that is talked about, about the we are not doing all the possibility, and at the end of the day, the acting as it is to get different things. Yeah, even instead of wait, election 2020 now, it's a different thing. We're making part of the 2020 now, we're playing the project. So that's why confusion getting at this. So if you confuse,
Okay.
and there are two internal and external being at this, will be fighting the other. Thank you, this one, sister. God bless you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is James Derry calling from Riyadh. Though it is harder in the country now, it's not very easy or especially with the family. Tomorrow I reside down to eat the best every day, but that's only what we get to get so red to our horses. Even for now, to be bored of my children is red now all of school. Because in school, Saturday year was that day. Before you rest on the children, then the money down to pay small. This period is them now. Some of us when we rest our mother wanted to get better time to hustle, no way. So you don't pay the full balance school fee. Our children are now home, nowhere to get money from. How many people will so hard? You will go out somebody that they complain that even more than you. So they go government in no. A real hard time, the people brought to us in the country. If you have own money, you rather more about the hustle, they jump behind you and take you for the street. How you want us to hustle? How you want us to live in this country? No job is provided for people. For every blessing day, you embarrass people in the street, they go run your traffic, they hold you, they run it behind you, they embarrass you. There's no way for our children to want education for them, at least to go to school, to learn something. No money to help them. So I don't really know how they country now, how people want us to live in our own country. So take this money for the show.
Okay. 0776 104. Sorry, that's 0776 104 104 0886 500 104 and plus 231 886 500 104. Liberia and Liberians are suffering. The country is hard. There's no work. There's nothing being put in place for the citizens. The only thing we are getting is more hardship. Good morning.
Morning, my dear. Yeah, my name is Hussein. I'm Hussein Joe. So I call you from Jacob now.
Good morning, Hussein.
Yes. So let me say thank you for the social conversation. So I listen to many of the callers, right, complaining on the suffering that the country is like this, it's like that. I want to partially agree. The reasons why I want to partially agree is because you have the government here in the last 6 years that looted this country in every fabric of our society with this tool. So now comes in the government that is struggling to bring their country back to sanity. So yes, you have to complain because there were people, look at the rights issue that people were indicted for yesterday, right? You have rights that came for the poor people. You people that are calling on this radio, that rights were intended for you because it should have passed through the national disaster management to give to you because when the flood comes, they take over your homes. Those people took the rights and taking their homes, give it to their children to sell, and they got a risk and a debt to the country. So you have to complain on the country.
But Hussein, you said the past government looted this country, and the Liberian people, the same Liberian people who said, okay, this government is not doing well, brought in this new administration, and this government in less than 2 years has suspended more of its officials based on corruption.
Based on corruption. So that is leadership, right?
What's leadership? What's the leadership?
To suspend
and do nothing.
Corruption. No,
and do nothing.
No, my dear. When people are suspended, you listen to the president. Whenever someone is suspended, the president tells you to turn over all government assets and submit yourself to the NCC for investigation. That's leadership.
No, Hussein, I didn't off you, so I know how you went off, but I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off, and I will never cut you off. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. Are you getting me?
Yes, I'm getting you.
Okay, thank you for this discussion. My name is Washington Swoop, and I come from Kingsville. You see, it is so funny and sometimes frustrating after the many promises made to the people of this country by this government, and then you see things going this way. These are people who say it was because of the former leadership that there was no job opportunity. Companies were not coming, people were not coming. Now they are there. Is it because of the rest that there is no company coming? The job that you were promised to free. You were former president where I was blocking all the opportunity. You are doing. Is it because of the rest that you are not employing? There is no employment opportunity. So these are just people, shameless people who pay to use that woman to speak. And they are doing it. The only person around on the social media or all of those projects are the former president already pay for the salary. They just showing you all the rational own trust in working this country. They are just competing the work that the former government already pay for, showing you all the right and hitting on the Liberian people. The 90,000 cars, I mean, whatever. What can you use that money to invest in people?
All right. Okay.
Hello?
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay. My sister, the Labrador parent, the real root, we don't touch it. We always touch it. Because the point is someone always, I remember to that political society, the bigger problem of with Labrador, asked to something video up there and like a community. It's one of the real problems of this country. You see, don't retain, don't close it down. Don't start the video here. After that, I can be president, I'm going to go back to another person. The grandmaster of the problem for this country. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay. So you're saying the past government is the reason there's abject poverty. But then you told us you were coming to rescue this country. So Hussein, we are calling on you people to rescue us without excuse. Stop giving us excuses, bro. You cannot tell us we are not being rescued because of the same people that we took from there because they wasn't doing anything for us. Good morning.
Yo, good morning, my good morning.
Yeah.
I was on your podcast and again have while you're discussing about rescue government that government they have to listen. So telling it will not be of the own. They got it back on it. You see, in 2005, 2011, and still coming, still going. So our level like we're going to be honest and say, they now know say, oh, that they don't want to put the people in power. So when they say they're crying for 2029, you put the people in power.
Okay.
So,
Good morning.
good morning, promise.
Good morning.
Good morning, dear. Maybe many listeners. Once again, this is the voice of the sign that join from Sokoto to Shufu.
Go ahead.
Promise to see the real issue is what we're discussing now, which is the bread and butter issue. And this government, because they came to power for propaganda purpose, the reason why they are doing everything to divert public opinion and public attention in the name of quote-unquote party corruption. This is the real thing that they don't want to liberate people to be focused on, but rather to be doing that kind of knee-jerk form of fighting corruption, and they know in their hand enough fighting corruption. There are a lot of reports. There is a water report on this country. They just flag down. Water report says that more than they have been drilling the poverty and the prostitution rate in the country has grown. The statistics out there, anybody can check on it. That prostitution rate as a result of hardship has increased in Liberia.
Okay.
What you say there? That there was an international report again on the justice system. It clearly the government very poor, that there is a serious executive involvement with the court process and the court system in Liberia. Then how you think we're not suffer? Because before you must take and bear witness, before any international corporation or company or whatever kind of Liberian investor, those are things the investment climate want to see as surety before they invest their money. Your justice system. But the justice system is being biased, used by the president, weaponized against perceived opponent, and that is how the movie. So therefore we will suffer. We are suffering because we talk of men who's all alone, before you're living all alone, we say yes, come and be alone. Although the man says he's got an opportunity, we say yes, come and be another opportunity. Why not?
Sorry for that. Good morning.
That way it's challenging this morning. Yeah, so can I go ahead in conclusion?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, promise. So like I was saying, right? This government is on the path of developing this country. In fact,
Hussein?
2 years.
Hussein?
Yeah, can I promise?
Hussein?
Yeah,
No, I want to know if it is you because I didn't cut you up. Hussein Kewu?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, so thank you. Thank you always. So, few years from now, the country be producing right, which of course can be 50%, we import only 50% in this country. That the government is committed to. This is why you see the president, the Ministry of Agriculture, is bringing some 288 machines, equipment, agricultural equipment to empower the farmers to produce rice in the country. Thomas, let me end on this. I will say this to you and take it to the bank. This country.
No, your voice can't put the thing. It will not give me money. Send it to my mobile money now.
We'll compare no. So, Thomas, let me end on this note to say, in the next few years, African country will come and learn from our experiences.
Okay.
As a country and as a government, developmental wise, infrastructure wise, we see that country will come.
All right.
Sorry, that says nation will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, I'm calling you from Peace Island. But for security reasons, I will not call my name. But what I want to say here is giving yourself a name, rescue mission. It's like what the Bible calls a false prophet. False prophet. This government will come in. My grandchildren, some of them, voted for them. We will set an example. Now the example they say is acting on them. Some of them, they're selling. On the city, come back to Nigeria, nothing again. So when you come in shit proofing, and you think you are ordinary, or Angel Gabriel, then it will react for you. That's what happened today in Liberia.
Okay.
So, you know.
Good morning.
Good morning, madam. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah. You know, this government here really Liberian people have to understand. So, this is Emmanuel. We are calling from Bureauville.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Yeah, Liberian people will have to hear. And one thing that can make me say, I don't know why people can always entertain.
Sorry, I didn't cut you off. And we have 3 minutes to go. Yeah, we're gonna entertain everyone, no matter the political party you're from, because this is a radio station, not a political institution. So whosoever you are, where you from, just call. But how be it? You're telling us that in the coming years, they said drag door sweet, but what will you be eating before the door dry? That I want you to be talking, because you can't be hungry and then you're telling us say things will get better. You already have plans to rescue us. So let's have you as our last caller.
Good morning, my family.
Good morning.
I'm calling Dennis calling from the Freeport Community District 14.
Go ahead.
Yes, I'm telling you share about the school there. The school has something. The graduation fee is $60 US. The graduation is fast and the baby is 60. Okay? The school has this one in the community. Can you imagine? They say the offer for cannabis fee.
You see?
Which was point that the child forced to drink. They don't have that money. They don't have that money. So just for that, it's $7. So I went to the nearby police station. They didn't want. And they said that the constitution said that the child forced to drink. They said that they forced to pay the drink fee before child said I said no problem. So I took them some for the school.
You seen it?
Yes. So that what happened to them, my sister, no food. I did food. I told my mother what you do that. I said, I'm not putting food. But anybody did that, you don't want to people. Of course, you don't have so you see that I'm going to do it. Because if one team will come in 4 out of 4. Even the down the record selected, you ever see my district, we have market. Can you imagine? We have market daily.
Okay.
My Edison data market daily is damaged. What market daily?
All right. So thank you. And that's all the time we have for today. That's all the time we have for today. It was nice being with you. Liberia is all that we have. We are encouraging each and every one of us to continue maintaining the peace. Once you have told the people that you're about to rescue them or you will rescue them, you got to do it. Let the mission live up to its name. Because we are tired with the excuse. The hardship is too much in the country. And we are here. But howbeit we are Liberia, we are one people. Let us keep the peace. My name is Promise Molly Babu. It was nice being here with you. I see you when I see you again.
Freedom fighter, you raping our women. They are freedom fighters. Freedom fighter, you killing our children. They are freedom fighters. Freedom fighter, you destroying our country. They are freedom fighters. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo.